Hey Jason, so here's your brief video tutorial on how you're going to do that. So we're working on getting you DNA access. You do have an account, it's just not appearing in your class link. So once you come in, you should see all these tiles. If you're not seeing the tiles, click on the little DNA whirl swirly up here at the top, and it will bring you back to here. So you're going to scroll down to this tile because this is your math LPMs. Your ELA LPMs are in the grade appropriate tiles for everyone else because math is the only one that's separate. So once you click in here, you're going to find which one you want to do. So unfortunately, so the way these get read across is the year, then the quarter, then math, et cetera, et cetera. So for quarter three, for kindergarten, I already did. The kindergarten one, I already uploaded it, and I'll walk you through that process, but I want you to see what it looks like here. So not a lot of students in your kinder, but they're doing pretty well. I'm going to back out. So let's go to, and you can see DNA just keeps it in whatever order it wants. Like it's one, then quarter two, then K1 and 2 for quarter three, then it's back to quarter one. I'm not really sure how it decides all that, but in any case, so we're going to go to the quarter three for first grade. Actually, I'll do first and second for you here, okay? So we're going to go over here, and you see your assessment's ready, but there's nothing there. So what we're going to do, even with it, this is your spreadsheet, even with this all being in one spreadsheet, it's totally fine. And in fact, it's a little bit easier. So what you need is you need this in a CSV format, that's comma separated value. So we're going to click over to first because that's the assessment we're doing, right? 25-26, IA quarter three math LPM first grade. So we're in first. So what we're going to do in Google is go file, download, and we're going to select comma separated values. And then you'll get, I'm on a Mac, it may look a little bit different on a Windows machine, but you see here, this is the file we're after, right? And you see, because it's a CSV, when it downloads, when Google Sheets downloads it, it uses the name of the tab so I'd already pulled down the kindergarten one. Here's the first one. Since we're going to do first and second, I'm now going to click over to second grade. Again, file, download, CSV, and I'm asking it to show me. This is just my downloads folder, but now we have our first grade one and our second grade one. So come back into DNA, and what you want to do is, here's your assessment. So you're going to do administer and import. The kind of file we're bringing in is comma, and now we're going to choose it. So remember, this is our first grade. So it's going to open this up, and on an Apple, this is called a picker window. So we're going to open that, and then it's going to say upload. Now it's going to ask you a few things. We don't got to fill all of this out. It wants to know how it knows where the student ID number is. So when you click on the drop down, it's SSID, which this is, your LST calls this the SSID. These are this is local ID, but that's fine because that's what DNA uses. The SSID is the state number. Local IDs, as you know from Infinite Campus, all start with 1000s, but it doesn't really matter. And then what we need is the total correct, right? So it says date taken, not relevant. Don't worry about it. Choose the, so here it says the first student response column, that's total number correct. So now we're going to click import. Now, here's what it says. I'm going to move this up and move the drawing tools out of the way a little bit. Okay, so it's like blank, and it says it's uploading. Now it says click go to batch jobs. With a site your size, you don't have to do that. Just refresh the page, and then you'll see the results are here. Okay, so again, looks like most of your kids are doing pretty well. So we go back to assessment, and there you are. There's your results in. Now I'm going to move us over to second grade because DNA's interface is really old and kind of lame. There's not like a back button here. If I go back here, you see these are all still in the first assignment. So what I'm doing is pushing the back, clicking on back, but holding the mouse button. So I can backtrack through. So if you aren't going to remember that, you can simply click on this and go back into IA. So I'll just do that. And then you would click on your yellow tile for math. Now, the other way to do that, the way I would typically do it, is click and hold on the back button and then roll it down here. So it's one fewer click, but I was just showing you that you can do either way. So now, again, we're going to the second grade one. The other thing that's kind of helpful here is you see these numbers in black. These numbers in black here, they are the number of results. So if you see a 0, it means this test has no results, and it can help you sort of separate because the rest of these are all just in whatever random DNA order. So here is the quarter 2. And again, we already have our CSV downloaded. We're going to click administer. Then we're going to click import. Now we're going to click on comma. And then we're going to choose our file. This is second grade. Open that. Then I'm going to click upload. Now, the student ID column, SSID. Don't worry about date taken. Don't worry about this. Choose the column for, remember, like the student response column. So that's total number correct. Then we click import. And then again, you just wait like not even 30 seconds and refresh the page. There are your results. And here we go. So again, when I'm getting ready to do third grade, which again, I would click and hold here, go to this one. And now you see when we go to quarter 3 second grade, we have those 27 results in. And that match what we have here? It sure does, because I know this is row 28, but remember you have your header row. Okay, so reviewing for third grade, we would make sure we're clicked on the third grade tab down here at the bottom. We're going to click File, Download, comma separated values. I see it right here in my downloads folder. I'm going to come and down here and find the, I'm looking for zeros down here. So quarter 3, IA quarter 3. So I'm going to open your third grade. Then we click on administer. Then we click on import. Then we choose what kind of delimiter we're using. So we click comma. Then we choose the file, third grade, open. Then we click upload. Then we only have to do the first couple, right? So where's the student identifier, which on those spreadsheets is SSID, although it's local ID. And then total number correct. Don't worry about the date stuff. Import. And then we're just going to give it a second. Then we refresh the page. Voila, we have results. When we come up back to the top, back to assessment, you have your pie chart. It's really rinse and repeat after that. Again, not hard, probably a few more steps than it needs to be, but just kind of the way that is. Let me know if this helps, and if you have any questions. We're talking to IT to figure out, I think it's John Vol, but whoever needs to get the DNA tile into your class link, and then you should be good to go. Like I said, you already have an account. We already did that when Melissa left. So we're just getting it in your class link, and you should be okay.